Imagine walking into your favorite store, Walmart, Target, your grocery store, and before you even grab a shopping cart, artificial intelligence already knows it's logged into your phone. It's got your location capability. It already knows where you're looking, how you're moving, and whether it thinks you're going to steal something just by your motions. You say it sounds like science fiction? Well, guess what? It's already happening. Check this out.
But the store has cut its theft losses thanks to a new AI technology called Vision. It uses the store's security cameras to detect suspicious movements by shoppers, like slipping an item in a jacket, a pocket, or a bag. The staff then gets an alert on their phones when that happens.
High foot traffic in stores makes theft prevention difficult. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of goods vanished. Precise retail management is essential to protect products and ensure profits. RFID technology can enable 24-hour automated inventory monitoring. RFID provides full protection for store security. The warehouse is equipped with fixed RFID readers and antennas, along with RFID access control. An alarm will sound if goods leave the store abnormally. Achieve 24-hour monitoring. DTP RFID can provide RFID retail store management solutions, includes RFID tags and RFID hardware equipment. Please inquire for more details.
Okay, so where I live, this is a new feature that we have at Kroger, and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share with you guys. If you're in a big city, you might already have these, but we are absolutely not. So I thought this was pretty cool. Let's see if I can show you how this works. See if it works. Yep, there we go. We did it this time. Sorry. Yes.
Retail store sites, retail stores across America are going way beyond with AI and AI-powered security systems that go way beyond the standard camera. These systems can track suspicious behavior. It'll identify repeat offenders, detect concealed merchandise. It will actually let theft prevention or employees know before the theft happened. But is this making stores safer, or is it a situation where it's making the retail shopper treated like a suspect right when they enter the door? I've got a plethora of videos lined up for you. You are not gonna believe the new AI security systems that are out there and what is going down, even from the most basic to the highest tech. This is part one. This is Hard Basis. I'm Clint Allen. Let's get going.
Good morning, everybody. So this video is to everybody who shops at Target. So if you shop at Target, watch this video. I went in yesterday, and apparently Target is getting new cameras in the self-checkout, and I'm guessing cameras at the door. Not sure. This is just what I overheard. So when you come into Target, the cameras will scan your phone to be able to scan your location. If you were to take something without paying for it and you manage to leave, Target will have your location because it scanned your phone when you came into Target. Also, if you are doing the self-checkout and you forget to scan anything, somehow the cameras will send a signal to security, and security will be waiting for you at the door when you go to leave. So just be careful when you're scanning your items. I know I've forgotten a few things since the whole self-checkout became popular. So especially if you have kids, they usually grab everything without you looking while you're scanning your items. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I'm not a big fan of Target having my location after I leave the store. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that.
We're all pretty used to the idea of security cameras being just about everywhere, but artificial intelligence is changing the way some of those cameras are being used.
And in a story you will see only on Cron 4, Justin Campbell tested one such system at a grocery store in San Jose to see how AI is preventing shoplifting.
Picture this scenario. Someone walks into Lenardi's Market on Meridian Street. They decide to take home a nice bottle of Merlot, only they also decide not to pay.
Yep, got it.
But before they can walk out of the door, the store manager steps in and stops them.
Sir, can I talk to you for a minute? Get you on camera here, pick you up.
The would-be thief is stopped in their tracks thanks to state-of-the-art technology. Store director Rick Sanchez says they've been using AI to prevent shoplifters for 6 months. Have you ever quoted somebody and the AI was incorrect?
No.
Every time it's been spot on.
Spot on, every time.
The AI is able to detect thieves based on body gestures.
This is AI. This is all that's required for us to deploy the software into any given store.
Here in Moji with Vision, a French-based company that has expanded to Silicon Valley, he says the technology utilizes existing camera systems to spot shoplifters.
We're detecting for a few dozen different gestures. Some of the gestures being sliding things in your coat pocket, or sliding items in your back pocket, sliding items into your backpack. Various gestures like that are what we're detecting for.
After those gestures are detected, it alerts a manager in real time on their phone. Sanchez says he gets 10 to 12 alerts every day.
It tells us basically on the camera what aisle they're on, so we don't really have to run anywhere. We just go right to the aisle they're at.
Sanchez says certain merchandise is always coming up missing.
Meat items, deli cheese items. They're stealing a lot of medicines from our medicine aisle, liquor, beer, wine.
This is $31.99 a pound.
What type is this?
It's a Gruyere.
Now, because of AI, Lenardi's has been able to stop some of their expensive cheese and wine from flying off the shelves.
Because of the loss that these retailers are incurring, it's driving prices up for the rest of everybody else, right? And so we're hoping that by controlling, loss from shoplifting in retail stores around the world, we can protect pricing for other consumers.
Moji says the technology does not detect race, gender, or the size of the person. It is being used in over 1,000 hardware, liquor, and grocery stores globally, and they're planning to expand.
Local store is using new technology to stop thieves from walking away with thousands of dollars in stolen items.
Shoplifting is becoming such a big problem for retail stores. They're trying new ways to stop thieves at the door. These grocery carts are a new weapon in fighting shoplifting. There's something special in their wheels. Here's how it works. You fill up your cart and head to a check stand.
And when they go through the check lane, there's deactivators in each check lane, and through self-checkout, it sets off a camera, and our loss prevention actually has to look at the camera and view every time that the doors go off.
So if you don't go through a check stand, what happens with the cart?
The cart will lock at the entryway.
The system is designed to prevent shoplifters from loading up a cart, then heading out the doors without paying. It's tough for store security to detain someone inside the store suspected of shoplifting when the thief could always say they were planning to pay.
It does help prevent loss in our stores.
Check this out. At this convenience store, it's a Quick Trip. See those red lights all over the alcohol area? I've never seen it before. You can't just go up and get alcohol. You got to come to this little cool machine, put your scanner, your ID in here, it scans it. Then you get to select what door it'll open. It'll turn to green, and then you go get your beverage. Must be a bit of a theft issue down here, but never seen that before. It's pretty cool. Kind of a hassle though. I'm just saying. Peace out.
Shoppers were reportedly shocked at the new CVS anti-theft police robot that has been implemented in select stores. You've heard that right. It's basically RoboCop. As you know, CVS has shut down multiple stores over the course of the past couple of years due to uncontrollable levels of shoplifting. Most notably, the one in Columbia Heights in Washington, D.C., and multiple in the San Francisco Bay Area. Probably for reasons like this. Stolen goods must remain under $950. This is San Francisco. Why in the world would you put a sign like that out to help thieves? But you heard that right. Anything under $950, they won't apprehend you. Like, they're not going to lock you up. You're released with either a warning or a ticket. So that's all you got to do is just keep things under $950. So stores are taking matters in their own hands. In Atlanta, a Walmart actually put a police department inside their store with sworn in officers in and out of there to try to curb uncontrollable shoplifting. Another shopkeeper in San Francisco raised the price of all of his goods to $951. And then when you come to the front of the counter to check out, there's a discount applied that causes it to be the real amount. This was to make sure that anybody shoplifted any amount that they would actually be arrested. Now, I don't know if that'll hold up in court, but it just shows you the level of desperation that people are having here. So getting back to the CVS robot, if you're caught loitering too long or trying to stuff some Frito-Lays in your jacket, you'll find Wall-E staring at you across the aisle. It's going to start with voice prompts. Drop the Frito-Lays, dirtbag. And if you don't comply, it's going to start advancing. It's going to let out a bullhorn-like noise with flashing red and blue lights. I'm sure that's not going to be a distraction to the rest of the customers. It also has the ability to unlock all of those little glass cabinets that you see in stores. Now they're locking up even toothpaste in some of these stores. Well, that robot can come and help you. So it's not just to deter theft, but it's also to help out people that are shopping there legitimately. I was thinking the robot, if you still try to run out the store with merchandise, it should be able to shoot some sticky stuff at you, right? But that happened recently to a lady in a store. She wasn't too really happy about it. I don't know if people realize how bad the shoplifting epidemic really is in this country. It's like an unstoppable wave, and the government's not helping. A few states have tried to push legislation to increase the penalties of shoplifting. These states include, there's a little map here, you can see Florida, you can see Alabama, you can see North and South Carolina, you can see even Oregon or Washington. That might be Washington. Good for them. Or Oregon, whatever. You got New Mexico over there. Michigan, I believe. I'm not good with states. What do you want? They don't have the names on there. Anyway, as you can imagine, this has been met with pushback, with experts saying that it may not actually reduce crime and could just disproportionately impact marginalized groups. No matter what, it's going to disproportionately affect marginalized groups, whether that be stores raising their prices due to shrinkage, or whether stores shut down in poor areas because of the high crime rates, or we raise the penalties for shoplifting and more people get locked up. No matter what, there's going to be repercussions. People are going to suffer. At least if we raise the penalties for shoplifting, the people that suffer are the people that actually are stealing something and not all the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Festivus for the rest of us. So you tell me what you think the solution should be.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. AI. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. AI. That's crazy.
Walmart is leading the charge in catching shoplifters, and they're using AI technology in order to do that. So you may have noticed something different if you shop at Walmart and you've been checking out. They're using AI technology to know exactly what you're scanning and what the price of that item should be. So if you are doing the banana trick, which is where you switch the label on an item to a less expensive item, they're gonna know. They also are using technology to find out if you are leaving items in your cart or not scanning items, and they're sending the police to people's homes to knock on their door and arrest them for shoplifting. So Walmart is no joke. Do not mess around with them at checkout registers, because they are investing heavily in technology to catch these folks who are ripping them off.
This is what it's come to at the Dollar Tree. Take a look. All this stuff is behind like these little bubble things that you have to reach through and get it. So there's no way you're stealing these lashes no more, or any of this makeup. Get into it, people. Lock and key at the Dollar Tree.
Target is the best company when it comes to really trying to get fraudsters out. So if you didn't know about this, if you're stealing from a Target store, they leave you alone. They let you take whatever you want, but they have one of the most sophisticated and advanced security systems in any company I've ever heard of or seen when it comes to retail. Facial recognition, they know exactly what you took. And as soon as that crosses over that $1,000 threshold, when you come back to steal again, that's when they take you. And it's not, oh, but I only stole bubblegum today because last time you stole $9.99 worth and today you stole $1.50. If bubblegum's $1.50, I haven't bought it in a while. but now you're over that $1,000 line, and now it's a felony. Target, keep up the great work.
You've seen those little tags stuck to clothes in stores. They're actually anti-theft devices. So how do they work? Well, they have two main parts, a grooved pin and a plastic case. The pin goes through the garment and into the case. Inside, it slides past a bunch of tiny ball bearings and a spring pushes down to lock them into the grooves. That makes them really hard to pull apart. Some even have ink inside that'll burst and ruin the item. To remove it, stores use a powerful magnet that lifts the mechanism, giving the balls just enough room to let go of the pin.
So Walmart wants to take out the self-checkout lanes. They made the announcement that they're going to try to take all of these out by the end of 2026. And what is the reason? Well, the reason that they list is theft. They say that too many people abuse the self-checkout to scan the wrong item and to take things, primarily food items. So I will, of course, be the advocate the other direction, as you guys know I often am. Maybe perhaps the problem is that in America in 2025, that people are willing to risk their very freedom to steal from Walmart because they cannot afford to eat and feed their families. If that is the place that we have gotten to in America in 2025, and you cannot relate to that because you're too wealthy or your family is doing too well at the moment or anything else, props to you for taking good care of you and your family. Not every American is in this situation as of today. And the situation that many Americans find themselves in today is one in which they would consider stealing a small dollar item through the self-checkout from Walmart or Target in order to feed themselves or their families. I think we have a larger systemic problem in our society to discuss. Inflation is crazy out of control. We've had over 1 million layoffs in 2025. Just last week, 48,000 people, families, leaders from UPS, and a whole slew of others. So ultimately, I understand that Walmart is a business, Target is a business, they have to make profit. If they want to take out the self-checkout, it's their business, they can do as they please. However, there's a larger conversation to be had as a society for the fact that we are now in such a desperate place for many human beings that they would be willing to get caught stealing from Walmart to be able to afford food. That is something that needs to be addressed in our society by us, by our leaders, because it's not a good situation to be in when this many Americans are out of work and can't find work and don't have any way to feed their families. Tell me your thoughts. I'm sure there will be a lot of them.
This is nothing. Wait until we get to part 2. Let me show you just a little bit of what is in part 2. You have no idea.
A leading provider of AI facial recognition and environment-specific solutions.
And that camera is our PTZ camera that has an AI operator that automatically tracks people it sees. And so it's not a live operator that's like zooming in to get the close-up license plate shot. It's actually happening automatically. As soon as that camera detects this person, it automatically zooms in and follows that person. So you don't even need a live operator for this type of camera.
That's right. Welcome to your AI future. Your phone is going to be tracked. It's going to have data taken from it. Every place you go, your car, your license plate, and you are going to be tracked. You wanted to know why they're doubling the amount of AI data centers? Well, you gotta hold that crap somewhere. Subscribe. You're gonna miss an even more tantalizing part 2.